to you guys out there on Twitch and YouTube Gaming. And here we go. Hawks and Jazz. And the Jazz will win the tip in the first 3 seconds of the ball game. Compete. The man from Mount Vernon. Maybe that'll get him going.
Vegas archetype band, you could see something going him to that pure sharp if the bands go the way everyone's thinking.
Brando with an and one. As they get Rhea with the foul. He's got his first rebound of the game. Jazz up by 1. There's the man that was the focal point last night. Man on a mission. 7 seconds to go. Compete right to the rack with a jam. He's got 10.
He's back.
I'm not ready to crown him. You can crown him if you want, but he was who he thought he was. And there's the jam. They're up 3. See the Jazz, their coach Comp. A lot of giggling. I don't know, is that a good sign or a bad sign? We'll have to do a background check on that. I don't think it's true. What, Ancestry.com? I don't know where we got to go. Figure that out. Speaking of Jay Fool's performance at 15. As we get an and one at 15 a week ago.
Was that 5 for 5 for 3?
That's pretty strong. He was just. And he goes right to the rack again. Two-hand jam.
I mean, it also doesn't help that Arsenal looks like he's playing the pick and roll defense, so he just wrecked.
He's at least been involved.
See, when we talk about the archetype adjustment and just the way that they're changing the dynamic of their play style, is that you even saw in the pick and roll there when they had Compete working it out with Rhea. So his stats are still getting a big boost, so he'll be faster, his dunking will be better. So you can even see him just try to take him off since coming into the third quarter. So you can already see the adjustment. You're taking away the inside game now for Compete, which is huge.
Here in the third. Rando gets loose again, but this time Glenn shuts him down. Back the other way. Moab finally gets loose and jams it with the left hand. That'll put the lead back up to 10.
The same level of offensive intensity, trying to get those consistent buckets, but then on your defensive end, you got to be able to change it.
If you wonder sometimes, though, you don't get excited about alley-oops, sometimes it's a bailout. Score possession right here. Traditional basketball logic, no, but Dev Goss will make it a 2-point game all of a sudden. 2-point game. Compete. Oh, what a find, a man on a mission. The no-look dish. All right there. Compete. Off to man on a mission. Dagger. The old school. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Rando with a quick 3, though. Got it. Now you got to, because they had one to give. GG. Somehow the Jazz hang on. 70-68. Dimes and Dave Fry. Dallas taking on DC. And here's the tip. And the Wizards will take it with Gilly.
I think it would have just been JT, would have just shifted to the play sharp, you know.
Gilly! You know, I said before it was coming, but at what point?
You call that from a mile away.
And JT all over him. Shot clock running down again. Mo!
It's cold so much. I mean, he's not L2ing. He's not getting the dribble moves out of it either. He's just getting those habits of where you're maybe getting the mindset of, hey, I need to dribble just a little bit too much.
Big shot with 16.9 to go in the first. Mo's got 8. Wiz up 1. Reached the God from the free throw line. Got it. He's got 7.
I mean, apart from the turnovers, though.
Back and forth. And Sherm takes it away. He's got Rux on his right. He's going to keep it. And flushes it home. Tough on him. And Dave Fry hit him with the mock. Nothing worse than the mock. JT from deep.
JT Green, a shot?
We'll bring it up. Dirk and I were talking during the half. Boy, if they don't stop Mo, this could go the way of Dallas. It sounds petty, but it's true. Left-handed jam for Dave.
Palmer, Texas,
yeah, Palmer,
closest
Texas,
to Dallas.
sure.
I mean, this is a guy who's just such a big Dallas Mavericks NBA fan, too, and that completely changed after the trade. It's like, you know what? Don't want anybody.
Surprise.
I think everybody that was on that team.
I mean, he's from Germany. He can't go against the Mavs.
probably coming in, you say, hey, who would be the leading scorers? Maybe you could argue Mo, but for Gilly to have 17, I don't think many people would have predicted that.
Dimes. Representing Chicago, Illinois, along with Reese the God. And Dave Fry. He's got 10. Talking about our head admins with Gabe and Danny out there. Trying to keep things organized.
Pete, and it's just been going back and forth. Pete's not a guy who really talks much trash, but Dave Fry will let you know each time.
There's a big dunk by Dimes. He's now got 10. But they've been asking a lot of our pros. Getting some of those John Hancocks. And there's a deep three to give them the lead. Rebound by Dave Fry. User pick. Able to get the jam. We're back to a 2-point game.
A lot of nervous Wizards fans right now, guys. Just want to let you know the chat is ablaze. And
Mo knocks it in.
Yeah, that might be the dagger, as you would say, Scott. That might be the dagger.
Going throughout the entire game, and then so.
Lob there to PP Ballin. And there's no doubt there's going to be some caution around this handshake here. He played on this archetype. And here's the tip. Yusuf will get it first for the Kings at 24.5 a game. And there is Worthington Colt. Red Mohawk and all throws it down.
Not that something in.
Dat Boy Shots takes it away. Jay a full. And we're tied at 7. Got shots on him. Boy, him and Radiant can really sauce people up in BP.
See, there's always something when I look at my calendar, fascination of the way that they're able to dribble. And you know for BP, you're going to get a show. And you can really see like the difference when we talk about like elite point guards in the league when they're scoring. Either if Dev or Rando was running the point guard for your team. You know, positive is that you're getting a stellar performance out of BP here early. 5.
And Zaki will take it away. 3-on-1 break. And he'll get his stuff blocked. Seam in the corner. Splash. Here in the second. And there's shots on the break.
Been doing a stellar job this quarter of just being able to remain consistent with it. You're going to finally start to see him change something up, and you can just go straight down for a really free slip. As soon as he has to step up, that's Arsenal's cue. Just drop straight down to the paint. We'll find a way to get the ball to you.
Oh, BP. The game inside the game. BP and 1. 10 now for BP. Rando trying to answer, and he does. And Dev Goss up. 12 to shoot. Here comes Arsenal on the pick and roll. And Dev Goss will get into the paint.
He's 4 of 6 from the field, which is a better offensive performance from what we saw last time he was on it. But the defense, you remember, when he was first on his build was great too.
Well, Jay a full 4 points, both coming on dunks. And Atlanta will set it up. There is Dev Goss. And he is loving every minute of this ball game. 48. Seam. Up to Rando.
And a little bit of speed boost out of the post. That's another big thing if you get enough room, and it really shakes a lot of people up.
Colt with a jam. Rebound here for Zaki. Skips it across the seam. And works it into Colt. Let's check in with Phil. Because we're in the game now. That was never high enough to have one. You can hear the chanting. Brand new Hawks fans. 66-54. Hawks move to 2-1 on the season. Grizz will face off in the nightcap. The Grizz have been in the studio for a long time tonight, waiting for their chance to take the stage.
You just see how often people protect the ball. I mean, a guy who usually plays a secondary ball handler position, you're more used to the L2 game.
Just takes away the inbound. Hot shot, but there's that inexperience. Gilly up ahead to JT. And user pick gets himself an easy one.
Like that Stephen A. Smith thing. He's like, you're not wrong. Doesn't mean you have to say it.
Skip it across for Majestic once he gets set.
That's a really good question. The only thing I could think was, hey, we're on a break. If he misses the shot.
Lottie pointing out he saw some easy things. Hot shot, there's an easy one. He's got 4 points, 4 rebounds. If JT can get himself involved. And that's it. Why not? That was a weird looking shot, but
you were supposed to just go back to playing like that point guard position, which is still, I mean, maybe a lot is that you don't just want to change up the game plan from what you're going with in practice. Man, that's a
weird reaction. I mean, I guess when you get dismantled in a couple games, but at some point, the man from Canada making moves.
Second round pick, and then they had 2 in the 3rd round, which were right towards the end as well.
Get a little sense of vertigo. User pick with a jam. Let's go with chicken tenders, little fries.
Like, where'd you get your food from?
Hey, it's the truck outside. We got the grill. There goes Dave Fry with the left hand. Hot shot. Tries to use the board. No. Dave Fry, break starter. Up ahead to user pick. There's JT. And this time he makes it. 10 points for JT. Find out, let's get Phil to dig into the chat here. See what the chat are thinking. The top 4 players of the week. See what the chat feels about that.
He's 5 of 5 from downtown. Usually, you end up missing one of them. But the fact that you're 5 for 5 is the most impressive part about his stat line.
35 to go. We got a turnover right here. They lob it up to Lottie. And Lottie's got 8. What you got for us, Phil? We got a timeout.
Oh my goodness, that was disgusting right there. But
We got a lot of badges blazing right now, I can tell you that. Dave Fry. Hot shot had his pure glass going, but he couldn't. And that's how this thing's gonna end. Heat with a big win, but how about drop off? 21 points, Aphis in Sacramento. I can tell you what town has way better barbecue. It's here in virtual Memphis. And Vandy rattles it in and down.
I know they have one of their
able to haul it in. Zaki. Good to see him finally knock one down. He's got 4 to have 2 names in there. Because Mama played fantastic both games, and so did Walnut. It's been the week of the big man, though.
We honestly,
your bar, no thanks. Like, no. Yeah, get you a couple snacks in there. Dirk's all about sharing tonight.
Sharing is caring. That could be a point guard.
To electrify us here in our final game of the night. Authentic African throws the hammer down.
So if things get too scary for this team, say if they don't come out with a win here, you know that Authentic actually wanted to play.
Get her to float around and say, who's the best trash talker? Because sometimes the guy that talks the most.
Up and looks at Dave Fry. He's like, don't talk to them, talk to me. Which I knew going in, that's how it was going to be.
I love how the final game of the night always turns into like we're talking about the tip-off, like we're getting something new every week.
Just the biggest thing for me is that he's only just gotten up 3 shots. He's made 2 of them. Has been able to facilitate the ball around, but you want your point guard to have a lot more looks. You want to kind of
back-to-back years. It's live or die by Vandy. Make it happen, Captain.
Ooh. They are moving that ball. We're seeing some
for the squad. Who would it be? A lot of people just saying Double A needs to be that guy and really help this team find their voice along with that confidence before they have any kind of hope of really reaching that potential. And
I'm just not sure bringing your team over for a 10 p.m. game. I know you want to watch Dave Fry and Dimes, but maybe after that you should have went out to eat or something. Just
pass it to him in a half-court set. Interesting.
BP's got 21. Final flames burning. there for Yusuf as his takeover is finally over at that rim protector. And the lob, oh my! They're trying to
really rally
send their energy. Taken away by J-Rod. Toxic up ahead. And a rare left-hand jam. Virtual Memphis has got to get off their seats. Zaki, bang.
In the Hawks game, you could have made a prediction saying that the Kings should have ended up beating them, and they're making them pay.
I don't think this is the kind of season that you can go. You can't count on Lightning to strike twice. Let me just put it that way. BP for 3. Got it to rattle home. Seam will cash it in. We've had a good week, partner. Can't wait for come back and do it all over again.
Yeah, it's been great. Get to see the teams that are in the bye come back next week. Get to see them in action and.
Yeah. Tricky.